Good morning from Thorpe Park Resort on a beautiful sunny day. It's opening weekend. You might find there's one less person in the car with me this morning. After our trip last week to Alton Towers where we did Nemesis Reborn, so check out that video. Yeah, Rick got quite poorly. He was losing his voice during the day. And he's just not been well all week. I've been messaging him to see if he's well enough to come today, but unfortunately he's just not. So I'm going solo today, here on my own, just to check out the Sparkle project. I've just drove in and seen Hyperia. It's massive compared to, you know, the skyline of the whole park and all the other coasters. So head on in now into the park and we'll see what we get up to today. So there's Hyperia's left hill. Pull out a little bit, you can see the whole thing from the skyline. So yeah, absolutely huge. You can see Soar in the foreground and it's absolutely tiny in comparison. It's madness how crazy that coaster is. So first thing of the new logo. Still not 100% sure whether I like it or not. It is growing on me slowly. But, heading in through metal detectors by the look of it as well. Just gonna head in there now. So, just got through security. About 5 minutes to do that. Metal detectors, checking bags, everything. So they're really hot on it here for knife and drug crime and things like that. So I'm just going to head in now. And that's it. Into the park, just scanned in. And I'll give you another shot of Hyperia over there. It'd be incredible if we got some testing today. I very much doubt it, but it'd be cool to see it. So yeah, just heading over the bridge. First thing we're seeing of the Sparkle project is the painting of this bridge. Very much the colours I'm imagining Colossus will look as well. So maybe there's some spare paint left over for Colossus, so they've used it on here. But yeah, already I can see some differences and all the new flags and CB with the new logo ready to go. So yeah, let's head into the dome and see what's updated in there. One thing I've just realised, which I don't think I've ever seen, is they've actually opened this gate. Whether it's just today or not, but it means you don't have to go through the dome. I'm going to head in anyway, just to see what's going on. But that's really interesting. Nice to see that they've added that. So if anyone doesn't want to walk in here, they can avoid it. So initially, no major things in here I can see. Everything seems the same. And then just at Thorpe Park, the shop's still there. Interesting how they've still got some merch with the old logo on still. Down to the toilets they refurbed last year. So yeah, that's the only kind of update you can see in here. Out some merchandise. So there's some quite nice Nemesis Inferno, Colossus, Power 10. Quite nice. Little bit Spirit jersey, I feel like that one. Everything's upgraded. Some nice new Soar merchandise as well. And then we've got Stealth. And then finally Swarm. It's nice to see that the top 5 coasters they've got some really nice merchandise. That gilet is quite nice as well. You've got cool, a bit subtle as well, no big major branding. So yeah. Check out the pins, so they've got one of the new logo. And then 2024. And then all of the other. There's a new Ghost Train one, I don't remember seeing that. Some keyrings as well. Very much like Alton Towers, they've done the socks as well. Quite like those Swarm ones, might get a pair of those myself. And then there's caps as well for all the different various rides. And I think there's a Mardi Gras one at the top. So, yeah. So first up, I'm going to head into Nemesis Inferno. Only appropriate as I did Nemesis last week, Nemesis Reborn. So I'm going to do the Inferno version. Definitely Alton Towers version for me is the better one. But heading over to Nemesis Inferno now. Then going to try Colossus because that tends to get busy throughout the day. It's going to head that way first. Nothing's open yet anyway, so let's go see what the queue's building up like, and I'll head on and let you know about my ride. Heading up, just walked through pretty much most of the queue line. It's still showing it's closed, but nothing's gone around yet. Just taking a look at the track, it does look like it's had a bit of a clean, however it is not looking too great. we go, just about to go on Nemesis Inferno. Got a second row. Gonna head in now and see what I think after being on Nemesis last week. Nemesis Reborn, that is.
Y'all ready for a big
Nemesis Inferno, so the operations were pretty slow. I was sitting on the brake run for a good 3 or 4 minutes before the next train went off. Looks like they're doing training still because it's just about to go past me. Yeah, looks like they're doing some training still because they were double checking it and triple checking all of the restraints, which is good for healthy safety. It's good to see that. It was nice to see the lights working in the tunnel, however no smoke. And yeah, it's always great to get back on Nemesis Inferno. It isn't Nemesis Reborn. Sorry, no matter what anyone says, it wasn't even the original Nemesis for me. Pure nostalgia reasons. Still a great ride. So yeah, now I think I'm going to head towards Colossus because it tends to be a busy ride throughout the day. So I'm going to head that way now. So walking down towards Colossus and I can see Hyperia already. Oh wow, this thing is insane. I've seen it on other videos. From other YouTubers over the close season where they've been watching the construction of it, but never expected it to look this good, and it's so close as well to the rest of the pathway. It's nice to see this upgrade to the Burger King. Looks like they've done it in theming with the whole area, which is really nice to see, and these toilets as well. Really nice. This kind of goldy bronzy scheme is really cool, but yeah, just looking at it now. I mean, no testing as of yet, but incredible. Yeah, this thing is going to be probably the best in the UK once it opens. That first drop is insane. I was here last for Fright Nights, and all I could see was that really weird angle turn right at the back over there. But yeah, insane. See if we can poke through the fences so you can see. So I wasn't sure what I thought of the gold scheme off camera, but seeing it in the flesh, it's really nice. It glistens in the sun today as well. So yeah, I'm going to flip the camera. I've got an even wider shot here, so I'm going to put you so you can see exactly what it looks like. And the sun's shining right behind it as well. Wow. It's nice that they've opened up all of these fences so you can actually see right into the area and right behind everything. Just those loops, the stall turn looks fantastic. That outbank over there is going to be so insane because it's going to be so quick going through that. Yeah, really good. That first drop is pretty much vertical with a twist as well. And then this here looks like it's going to be where the shop and the photo booth will be. Yeah, just think a couple of months from now we'll be back here, hopefully on opening day when we know when that is, to be riding Hyperia. And I'll have Rick with me next time as well, so I'm looking forward to it. Saw running in the background, love Saw. So yeah, and now we're going to head for this one, Colossus. Doesn't look like the whole thing's had a paint job actually. I thought the whole thing was getting painted, but it must be perhaps the latter half. So I'll check out that while I'm heading round to see what's been upgraded. So just heading up now. Colossus is closed, but I can already see that the queue line, or the entrance should I say, has been painted with yellow. And yeah, I can see the paint job over on the other side. It's much darker than I expected, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to Saw, I think, while I'm in this area. Interesting to see that Samurai is not open. It still has covering on it, hasn't even started the paint yet that it's due to get back to its original black and red. So don't know how long that will be, possibly for opening of Hyperia, but I'm going to head over to Saw now and head on there. About to head into Saw now. It's showing us a 70-minute wait. One thing that's fantastic about this is I'm on my own today. There is a single rider queue, so I'm going to head into the single rider and let's see how long it takes me in comparison to the 70 minutes. Shop reopened, so it's like a shipping container with everything. So some really nice merch this year. I quite like this. Just look at how much it is. £45. And what's that? £60.
So they're glass, are they?
Nice. So I've just been on Saw. I literally waited 10 minutes for that single rider queue. It was a 70-minute queue when I got in. It's changed to 65 as I come out, but yeah, it's 10 minutes to get on that, and I got a front row, so that was great. Colossus is still shut, so I'm gonna have to head somewhere else around the park. I might go and have a quick look at what the updates are. Maybe see Walking Dead. I do quite like that. I know Rick's one of his favourites, especially if the walkers are in there. But I'm just walking through now this old area where there's like a load of seating and stuff like that. They used it like for a corn maze. I can't remember what it was called, the scare maze. But I'll just flip the camera and just show you. It's quite a nice seating area when it's sunny if you're bringing a picnic. So I'll show you that. And taking a quick look from this angle, the Colossus supports a really nice cream colour and like a teal colour for the track, which is very original opening day. I'm really looking forward to seeing when the whole ride is complete. See, this latter half's been done, Cobra Roll and the inline twists towards the end. So yeah, and this is that whole area, Hyperia in the background. There is the old Saw maze, the barge that's been moved out of the way, kind of hidden, because it used to actually sit in this area. But actually it's quite a nice cut through now as well if you want to head to Vortex or any of the other rides around here. Rush, another one. So yeah, just heading through. Gotta say, it was great when it was a scare maze, this area. And there's even more seating here just by Rush and Takotaria, which is not open right now, possibly because it's still 5 to 11. So yeah, more of Colossus's paintwork. I really hope it does work today and open. I want to see it go around the track and even get a ride. So I am going to head maybe onto a flat ride. Rush is only showing us 10 minutes, so I might jump on that while it's quiet. I'm heading there now. come off Rush and head in towards Colossus area, because while I was in the queue I could see them testing, which they are currently right now. I'm going to get some footage of the testing, and then hopefully it'll be open soon for me to get a ride. Yeah, this whole area's had a bit of a revamp by the look of it as well. The shop definitely looks like it's been painted. Here it comes. I waited about 5-10 minutes. It's still testing, so maybe it'll cope a bit later. So I'm going to head into the Big Easy Boulevard, the new area, check out the Sparkle project. Speaking of which, Rush that I've just been on definitely has had a repaint of the bronze and the gondolas. I'm so glad I went on it. It was a 10-minute wait when I went on. It's now 55 minutes. So I'm just walking past it again. So I'm going to head over towards Big Easy Boulevard, maybe head towards Stealth. Queues are very busy today. I've been checking on the app, so that's definitely a top tip. Get the app, download the app, install it on your phone if you haven't already got it, and use it, because I'm looking at sort of 70-80 minute queues. Even The Walking Dead is currently an hour. There is single rider on that though, so I'm going to head on to that a little bit later on. Might miss Ghost Train today. It wasn't my favourite upgrade last year. See what happens. I'm really excited to get onto the new 4D for Ready Player One. Just checked on the app, it opens at 12 PM and then it's every hour up until 5 PM. So if you really want to get on that, I'd say look at it at those times again. Check the app in case anything's changed around that time. Yeah, I'm going to head over to Big Easy Boulevard, flip the camera, and you can see what the updates are. First, as I join the area, you see Tidal Wave, and it's had its new bridge. I think there may be one coming down now. Yeah, here it comes. I think it's testing. Let's see. It doesn't seem to come over as much, maybe because it's empty of people. A little bit of spray in the air as I'm walking past. There's the mega store. Might head in there, see what's first, and see what's updated with merchandise over here. So let's go and head in there now. So, first thing I see is Mardi Gras stuff, with a hat with the new logo. Yeah, loads of Mardi Gras stuff. So it looks like it's definitely something that they're going to continue here, as Alton Towers have pulled away from it. Interesting to see kind of a combination of merch. So they've got the old logo mixed with the new. So there's the infinity loop mixed with the new kind of sphere of the new loop. These are all the socks that I saw earlier in the other shop. Definitely liking those swarm ones. Some Pride stuff for Thorpe. It's always good to see businesses celebrating. I'm liking these mugs. They're giving me the vibes of the Starbucks mugs that you get over in Florida. Or loads of mugs, bottles. So again, Swarm. I do like that gilet. I've got one though, so I don't need it. And this Nemesis Inferno is good as well. Really wanted to get some Nemesis merch last week while I was at Alton Towers, but didn't manage to get anything. I was in the shop and everything I wanted was out of stock. I do like that Saw one. It's like £28 for that one. Yeah, liking that Saw one. And then the usual stuff, sweets, drinks, all stuff like that. And then head outside and let's go and check out the rest of the area. So from what I can see, they've split Amity Cove and this Big Easy Boulevard up, because this area of Amity Cove looks no different to me whatsoever. A couple of signs here or there. Apparently the KFC's had an upgrade. I can see already that it's had new signage. So I'll head inside there probably later, maybe have my lunch. Tidal Wave. I think the pool area looks like it's cooler. Still playing the kind of classic music. Yeah, I can see walking past that KFC's an upgrade. So obviously this used to be the entrance to Angry Birds Land, and now this is Big Easy Boulevard. Again, they've got signage up. There's a stage here for Mardi Gras, and so definitely that's happening. Obviously it's kind of like a New Orleans vibe, the whole area, so having Mardi Gras in this area would work. Big Easy Bumpers replaces the old bumper cars that were for Angry Birds. And then the Sunset Cinema is where the Ready Player One will be, which I'm going to try and head and get the first one at 12 o'clock. Sweet Shop, Sweet Easy, and then Detonators, kind of like a fireworks factory now. I definitely feel like the revamp has worked. I'm loving this Sunset Cinema. It feels very feels like kind of old slasher movie. I really hope they do something for Halloween in there. Maybe do some sort of upgrade for that, but this is cool. But yeah, it's kind of nice New Orleans kind of square vibe. Definitely an upgrade. Nice and bright. And we'll watch Detonator as it goes up and drops down while I stand here. And there it is, Detonator. I might head on in actually and have a ride. Showing us 35 minutes. One other thing that all of the queues have had these upgraded signs for the, it says wind at the moment because it's saying that it's a little bit windy today, so saying about that. It also gives directions to where to join the queue by arrows. Nemesis Inferno. Head back on that in a bit if I can. So yeah, it's just a head back through Big Easy Boulevard. And just look at the kind of update of the area. It's all like signs as well they've put up, just kind of make it feel like a proper street. More of this area. I quite like this. I don't know what it is. Oh, it's the entrance to the arcade. That's nice because it actually doesn't feel like that. Oh no, it's just some games. So if you want to play a couple of games, they've just added that into it. So yeah, definitely picking up the Mardi Gras vibes. Doppel tea party. Always good to get on a teacup ride. And then I'm over into Stealth area, which I feel like Stealth could be down. It has been closed all day so far. Views are pretty big today. You'll see I'm in an area that's completely blank and clear, but you know, I'm just looking. Rapids actually are turned off. There's no water in there. So at the minute there's only Nemesis, Saw, just Swarm has reopened right now. Colossus closed, Stealth's closed. So it just means that things like Walking Dead, which is normally like half an hour, like 60 minutes, all the other rides are 90 minutes. It's not brilliant as it's been a closed season and kind of opening day waiting to get in. I do hope it picks up a little bit later on. So I'm now at 11:30. Might go and grab a bite to eat before it gets busy while everything's shut. And then go and head towards that new Ready Player One in the theatre. I've got to say, the new New Orleans or Big Easy Boulevard is a nice upgrade from Angry Birds. It was kind of a dying brand. Obviously the game's still good, but from a theme park point of view, it doesn't really work anymore. So it is really nice to see that upgrade. And head on in, probably go in that KFC, show you that as it's the upgraded one. And I like KFC, so I'm going to head in there now, grab some food, and then I'll go and see Ready Player One in the Sunset Cinema at 12 o'clock. So I'll catch you in a little while. Okay, so it's definitely had a bit of a revamp and an upgrade. It still has all of the theming that it had before above with the boat. And it seems like more of these machines now. Definitely feels more KFC in here than what it used to. just had some lunch. Had a couple of pieces of chicken at KFC. Wasn't massively hungry. Just came in, had a quick look to see what the queue was like for Nemesis Inferno again. 70 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head into the Sunset Cinema, as that's in like 10 minutes. There's a few people queuing. I can see set up already. And I'm going to let you know what this new Ready Player One 4D experience is about. I really like the film. So yeah, we'll catch it in a minute and I'll let you know whether it's any good. So it's now 12 o'clock and we're about to head into Sunset Cinema to see what upgrades and maybe some inside as well. And then check out the new Ready Player One update, and I'll let you know what it's like when I come out. So I'm now going to take my seat in the Sunset Cinema. Come out of the Ready Player One 4D experience, and I was underwhelmed. It's pretty much, if you've seen the movie, spoiler alert ahead of you. It's the section of the film, where it's the race scene. So it kind of shows the introduction of Percival, the character. It's the race scene and how he learns how to defeat it, which is a great cinematic moment. It looked really good in 3D. We were given these like paper glasses, so I've got mine still here. So there, to where there was some actors kind of coming in and they gave some like security and safety briefings. Quite like the joke he made about please don't smoke or vape because there's too much smoke already in the show, which is quite funny. They're American accents. They've got uniforms like caps and what have you. It felt like you were at a cinema screen. I just wish that the video itself wasn't the movie, whether it's something similar to the movie. It just feels like they've just paid for it for a short period of time. Maybe it's going to be on a rotation to show other things, which would be cool actually. A lot of people enjoyed it. There was clapping towards the end. A few things for me: the water jets weren't working on mine. I had a couple of blasts of air. The seats moved only in the race sequence, where there was a sequence towards the beginning where it's kind of flying through space, and I think that would have been really good to use it there. But on the whole, it was good. I wouldn't wait a long time for it. It's good. I waited like 10 minutes, so it was fine for that. It lasted about 10 minutes as well, and as I said before there, from 12 p.m. until an hour before the park closes, so every hour. It's definitely worth checking out, but I think they needed to upgrade the seats. They needed to upgrade the technology in there. There was some lights going off, some smoke and things like that. At one point the smoke just covered the screen so you couldn't see it. But yeah, on the whole, if I was to give it like an out of 10, I'd give it a 7. But that's purely because I enjoy that film anyway. I don't feel like it was a big upgrade. I just felt like I was seeing a snapshot of the movie. So yeah, if you haven't seen the movie, definitely check it out. You'll be blown away. There's people that hadn't seen it, they were clapping and cheering, saying it was so much fun. But the fact that I have seen that movie before and it didn't feel anything new, I was slightly underwhelmed. But yeah, so I've got Stealth behind me. It's finally open for the day, so I'm going to head on, see what the queue times are like, and make my way into Stealth right now. So I'll see you in a little while. For my third attempt on Stealth, I can see while I was stood in the queue for Nemesis Inferno, the second ride I can see it was open again. They were testing it, so I'm going to head in now. It's saying 60 minutes, so I'm going to head in, see how it goes. Hopefully it doesn't break down again and I get on in 60 minutes, but we'll find out. So Still, finally got on it third time. And I've got a front row ride, which I haven't done in many years actually. I love the fact that one thing that's nice with the front row, same as the back, is you get the slow as you go over the peak of the hill. It tends to be one that Rick and I miss, but actually going on it today, I've really enjoyed it. So just walking past Big Easy bumper cars, there's this like street markings on the road leading up to the queue in part of Big Easy Boulevard. Quite a nice little added extra that's been put in I hadn't noticed before. As Ghost Train is only showing at 30 minutes, I'm going to give it another shot. So here we go, let's see what it's like. Ghost Train. Been on Ghost Train, it was better than last time I went on it. It's still not 100%. I personally prefer the Darren Brown version. It's good. I mean, I wouldn't wait any more than half an hour. I literally waited bang on 30 minutes. So yeah, if you're not into coasters and you want something a bit spooky, it's good. But for me, it's not my go-to when I come to Thorpe Park. And as I said, I would definitely prefer the Darren Brown version. Just come out of The Walking Dead. There was 2 actors at the end of that. And I was at the back of the group, so I was getting chased right down the ramp at the end, and they were swiping above my head. I was having to duck. It was good fun. There were some girls in front that were absolutely petrified. So yeah, that was really good fun. So yeah, now I'm going to head over to Saw, I think. Get on another single ride. So heading back through the Colossus area. It looks very quiet around here, so I still think it's closed. But shame. Just a bit of an update of the area. See, and then where the shop is, has all been repainted and revamped. Nice touches. So yeah, this half of you can literally see here, I can show you exactly where, just as it hits the corkscrew, is where they've stopped painting it. So this first half of the ride, where the loop is, and first part I think of the barrel rolls towards the end, they haven't been done. First drop, lift hill, none of that has been painted. The queue area looks like it has, and so do these really nice kind of sunshine statues. I don't think I've ever noticed those on the top of there before. But yeah, well, that's been painted up. But again, this first half, or this end of it, hasn't. Hopefully that'll be part of the close season. So I've just been to the front of the entrance, spoke to the people. They've only been open for like 10 minutes this morning, at 10:30. It's not been open the rest of the day, so probably not going to get Colossus in today, but never mind. It's probably the better of them not to get, if any. But I'm right by Saw again now, so I'm going to head on there as they have a single rider queue. Second ride on Saw. I waited about 20 minutes in the single rider queue, so not too bad. And I have a look around the park now. I think Colossus is done, so see what else is up for the day, and then yeah, I might call it a day, but we'll see what other queues are like. Had a great day already. So it's Swarm Island. I do love the theming in this area with the whole post-apocalyptic kind of look, with the airplane crash and the ambulance that's taken over. It has lived up pretty well, I think, since it opened in 2012. So what's that, 12 years old now? Can you believe that's the last time this park had a roller coaster? This was the last coaster before Hyperia opened. It does look like the supply store, so like the shop Swarm is open as well. A bit like Saw was, which is nice to see. I think it's better that they've got more of these shops open instead of just the main mega store. Another train going off now. I'm going to head down in. I'm going to try and go and Swarm. It's my final coaster of the day that I haven't been on yet. And It's currently showing at 60 minutes, so let's see how long I have to wait. My day here at Thorpe Park. We've had a great day. Managed to get on most of the coasters. Colossus has been closed all day. They tested a little bit earlier, but it hasn't opened. So it's one of those things. It's one of the rides I feel that this happens to quite often. But either way, I've had a great day. Loved getting back on Swarm. Got a front row on Swarm, front row on Stealth, front row on Nemesis Inferno, and a front row on Saw, so I can't really ask for more of that. And then got on The Walking Dead and was chased by the walkers, which was fun as well. A bit scary when you're on your own because you've got no one else to kind of run to, but it was great either way. So yeah, this is me signing off for tonight, and hopefully the next video from a UK park at least. You'll see Rick in that one. I'll be going to Orlando in about 5 weeks time, so I'll be going solo over there as well, so I'll be with family. But yeah, this is me signing off tonight from Thorpe Park, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.